This is the Dark Horse RDA by Kind Bright. I picked this up at RBA-Vapor. Here's the back. Let's go ahead and pop it open. So it looks like we have a screwdriver, some O-rings, some screws, and a couple of pre-made coils. Here's our drip tip. And this, I think, is just our standard size. And as you can see, this is definitely a clone because we have one of the horse emblems right there. And then the other side has none. But already I can tell you that this RDA is well made. Before I even open it, I can tell you that because it is very heavy. So it's definitely made of good quality steel. So let's go ahead and pull it apart. So to do that, we just twist the top off. It's threaded. AFC control ring. As you can see, this has a ton of airflow options on it. Crazy amounts of airflow. So here's the barrel. And then here's our deck. And we want to get in real close with this so you can see the quality of this. So as you can see, even though this is a clone, all the posts look to be, they are either milled in. No, they're not milled in, I don't think, but they do look to be welded or something. It's very good quality, no doubt about that. Especially considering that this is a clone and I paid less than 30 bucks for it. Looks to be very well made. And that's the reason why I buy from RBA-Vapor. Because I normally don't want to spend a lot of money on vape gear because I buy so much of it. I mean, if I bought everything that was authentic, it would just be, I'd be broke. So far, this looks really good. Made of really good quality. We got 2 O-rings there. You see the threading on the bottom on a 510. And I believe that this is, it's either brass or gold plated. I don't know exactly, but I think it's gold plated. And the juice well, the drip well, it's decent size. I mean, it'll hold a little bit of juice, so not too bad. And this looks like this thing is going to be pretty fun to build on, man. Those post holes are huge. Since they gave me a couple of coils, let's go ahead and put them in. Why not? The screws on this seem to be really nice. And seem to be nice and long. I don't know if you can see that there. So it should be good to go right there. Get our coils out of the package here. So we even got a couple of extra O-rings and a couple of screws. I don't know what gauge these coils are, but it feels like probably 28 gauge. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to put these on here or not. we'll go ahead and do it. I can always change them out later. All I'm doing here is just kind of pulling these back away from the positive and negative posts and straightening them up. Let's go ahead and cut this excess off. I'll straighten them up some more here in a minute. Let's go ahead and check the ohms on this. .24. So let's go ahead and give this a fire. I'm going to pulse it. Just give these a little squeeze. That should be about good. It looked to be about even. Not too bad. So that looks pretty good. Let's fire it again. Beautiful. Let's say this is ready to be wicked. So once again, I'll be using Japanese organic cotton. And I'll just take something like this and just cut it in half. And then what I like to do, this has a little bit of a thicker layer on the outside. So I just take like that really thin top layer, if you can see that. And I just pull that off. You don't have to, but I do it because, you know, it's a little thicker than the rest, so I'm not really exactly sure what it is. So I just like to go ahead and take it off and get rid of it. And then I'll just lightly pull my fingers across the cotton to pull off any loose excess. Then we go ahead and twist one end. So then we're just going to fold it under. I want to get it to where it's going to soak the e-juice up, but I don't want to cut off my airflow or anything like that either. So I want to make sure I'm getting good airflow underneath my coil while allowing the cotton to do its job, which is to wick the e-juice up to the coil. And I'm going to be using, it's almost gone, I did a video on this the other day, the Buckeye Vapor 7 Sens NVIDIA. I mean, you see it's pretty much gone. That's why I told you guys I had to do that video, man. Because I've been just vaping this stuff like crazy. And so that's probably pretty good. Let's unlock our ring. Give it a fire real quick. So once you do have it, you just kind of hold it in place and then lock your top cap down. So now what we want to do is just line these holes up with our coils. Okay, so there is the Dark Horse. That's on my Nemesis clone. Let's give it a vape. So there it is, guys. That's the Dark Horse RDA, and I bought this for under $30 at RBA-Vapors on eBay. And I gotta say, everybody's right, man. This thing is a powerhouse. Flavor is just intense on this. The vapor production, obviously, you've seen, is just crazy. I'm gonna vape it one more time, and then that'll be it. So, till next time, guys, take care and happy vaping.